TuValleYRadio.net. It's Robert Miguel checking in, and I've got with me a legendary country and western and pop artist on the phone with me, Mr. Howard Bellamy of the Bellamy Brothers. Hey!
Hey, Robert. How you doing?
I am great, sir. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to check in with us, talk to us about all that you guys have got going on. You've got a big show going on tomorrow, Saturday night, here in Uvalde County, Concan at the House Pasture Cattle Co. I know it's a place you guys have played many times before over the years, but we are excited about having you guys back in our county, man.
Yeah, we love the Pasture Party. I don't know how many times we've been there either, but a lot.
Well, it's exciting. Now, you guys have been in this game for a long time. Matter of fact, you just recently released a compilation of your hits, 40 years of the Bellamy Brothers. I guess it's available on CD and then downloadable and whatnot. But yeah, so 40 years, that was what, last year? Was that when you celebrated that, or has it been even longer than that?
Well, it's been a little longer.
Okay.
We actually did it 40 years, and we just recently released another album called Over the Moon. Mm-hmm. That's brand new, and so yeah, we're still cranking them out.
Now, as far as records go, I don't think a lot of people realize this. You guys are not, I mean, you're huge out here, based out of Florida. We like to adopt you as part of our Texas country scene as well. But you guys are international, and by international, I don't mean just, you can sell some records here and in Europe. I mean, we're talking like everywhere, all over the world, so much to the point where you actually release different records for like multiple different countries, right? Is it hard to keep up? You ever go out to a place like in Switzerland or Germany and you're signing a record that you're like, man, I don't think I've ever actually seen this?
Well, it's funny you say that. I actually have had that happen, and then you have a thing called bootleg.
Right.
There's a lot of when the wall was up in the eastern bloc of Europe, a lot of bootlegging was going on. A lot of it in Asian countries, a lot of bootlegging. So, okay, then people come up with a bootleg album that you really have never had anything to do with. And you sign it out, and we've been able to track them down and bust them. Which is a funny thing.
You should charge them a couple of bucks at least, right? I mean, if they're fans, then they'll be happy with it.
Yeah.
So what is the craziest bootleg or random album that you came across? You're like, wow. I mean, do you ever see like the album art and you're like, man, I did not approve that photo?
Yeah, well, we did. We played when the war was on in Sarajevo. We went in to play for the troops and played for NATO, and we actually took a bus in there, a military bus, and on the way out, we saw these little stands beside the road, little stands with and all these records in them. And we actually stopped and went in there, and there was all kind of bootlegs of all kind of albums that you could buy. I think at the time there was Bulgaria at one time was really big on that with bootleg, and so yeah, we've seen it firsthand, and you'd be amazed how much of that goes on. Of course, these days things have changed so much. They don't sell records anymore. They just stream them anymore.
Right.
Worry about it.
Yeah, MP3s, digital, that's the new bootleg these days. That's right. Again, we've got Mr. Howard Bellamy on the phone from the Bellamy Brothers. What's little brother Dave doing, man? Is he out there? I know you guys are on the road right now. Where are you checking in from?
Yeah, we're in Waco, Texas this morning.
Okay.
We had a show here last night with Tyler the night before. Yeah, out here entertaining these Texans, and they're having a great time. No place we'd rather be. And through the years, we have a book out.
Yes, yeah.
Books, it's still fairly new, but there's one. We actually thank the state of Texas for being so supportive of Bellamy Brothers through the years, because we played in 72 countries around the world.
Yeah.
In this country, we have played the state of Texas more than any one place, and it truly is like our second home. We both had Texas wives. David still got his, sorry to say, mine don't, but we know a lot about Texas and love it.
Well, you said 72 countries. We'd like to think of Texas as one of those countries. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's well put. Well put, Robert.
And again, we like to kind of say we adopted you guys as part of our Texas country scene, which we are very proud of. Now, you just mentioned the book. It's called Let Your Love Flow, The Life and Times of the Bellamy Brothers. It's been, about a little over a year now, I guess?
Yeah, about a year old.
So this is a really cool thing. It's obviously about, your beginnings. The cool thing is you and your brother wrote it together. Obviously, you guys have been close brothers, literally, not just a clever band name, but, your blood. You got along great when you were younger. You got along great through, you're fighting, getting a name in the scene, and you've gotten along great after all these years. Matter of fact, from what I understand, you guys kind of all still kind of live together, your families and some property, right? Out in Florida?
Yes, we do. Yeah, as long as David does what I tell him, we don't have any problem.
Spoken like a true firstborn son, man. I'm riding that boat too. So very good. But yeah, so give us a little, for those of us who have not got a chance to read the book, give us a little insight as to what's in that book when we grab it.
Well, we spilled the beans in this book. When we took it on, we decided, not to. I see books people written to just mirror everything over and make everything but candy coat it, but we pretty much told it like it was, and the things we did got sidetracked on, things we shouldn't have done and did, and we pretty much told it all, because I think that's what people want to hear. But it's a very true accounting of what went down in our career and life. We were raised in Central Florida, and life being raised on the ranch, and as kids, and what we got into, and what our parents got us out of.
You want to give us a little spoiler? I mean, I don't want to twist your arm or anything, but like a cool little anecdote or story that might be in there that might be pique our interest a little bit more.
Well, I can tell you how the book starts off. I don't know how loose is the station.
Okay.
It's not a terrible thing. It's just what we did. But the book starts off that our dad had found a pot plant that we planted in the hog pen. We told him it was a hybrid tomato.
And he bought it, huh?
Well, he bought it until it got about 6 feet tall.
Nice.
Have no tomatoes on it.
Again, we've got Howard Bellamy here of the Bellamy Brothers checking in from Waco. The show is tomorrow, Saturday night, House Pasture Cattle Company in Concan. Tickets on sale now at housepasture.com. They're going fast. You might be able to get them at the doors, but these shows usually sell out, so get on it quickly today if you can. Again, we're just talking about the new book, Let Your Love Flow, The Life and Times of the Bellamy Brothers. Available anywhere. They still got books, and of course on Amazon.com and all that good stuff. You just said you put out a new record. What can we expect if we pick up the new record at the show?
Yeah, we'll have them with us. Brand new record called Over the Moon, and we'll be doing a couple songs from that tomorrow night. So.
Now, I did have a question here about your history. Now, you guys kind of made it big on the pop charts. I mean, it's kind of always been kind of a country thing, but this is, back in the day when there was a lot of crossover hits with country back in the day, but it took a while for you guys to actually make as big of impact as you did on the country charts. What's that like, kind of being known, as a crossover act? I know these days we get real kind of we get real proud of our country. We don't want it to be too pop, or vice versa. What's your take on that whole, that kind of give and take and that kind of definition of a kind of a mainstream pop band versus being a legit country band?
Well, we didn't cross over. We crossed under.
Okay.
Because Let Your Love Flow, our first record, it just happened to be a number one song in 20 countries around the world.
Yeah.
And we really always approached the business by, trying to record what we thought were good songs. And, of course, there's so much went down. It's in the book, the real story's in the book.
Mm-hmm.
We tried on that same album, we tried and did put, we had a song called Rodeo Road on that first album, and we had to fight the labels, and at that time there was a little mob involvement. There was everything involved. We didn't know. We were two country boys that had signed a deal and then gotten into all kind of stuff. But anyway, they realized after they'd done this deal with us, we were on Warner Brothers, and that we were country as common there, and they didn't realize it before. Well, and us being songwriters, they the battle just went on. They tried to slick us up even more, but it just didn't work, and we fought it for years. And finally, we had Beautiful Body out, which country-wise was such a big hit. It also was a big international hit as well.
Right. Yeah.
But it opened up all the doors country for us, and the battle was over. And at that time, that label didn't even have a division, a country division. Now they're one of the biggest country labels there is. They didn't have an office in Nashville at that time. That's how long. We're old, man.
Nah, not old, just older. It's good stuff, man.
There's so many stories, how it all really went down, and that's why I do recommend a book. Not trying to sell thing. It's just some funny stories in there. How all this stuff went down, and people, I think they have a vision of, you just cut a record and they released it and it was a big hit. Well, it don't happen that way. All kind of things happen, and so if you like that or curious about that kind of thing, well, all those wild and crazy stories are in the book.
Well, again, we appreciate really just the preview, and everybody does need to go get that book. Again, let me say it again. It's called Let Your Love Flow, The Life and Times of the Bellamy Brothers, available anywhere you might buy a good book. Again, we've got Mr. Howard Bellamy from the Bellamy Brothers here. The big show is tomorrow, Saturday night, House Pasture Cattle Company in Concan. When you're in Concan, we're in Uvalde County, do you guys get out to the river? You do anything special when you're out here in Southwest Texas?
It depends on how high or how low it is, Robert.
It's pretty good this year. Pretty good.
Good. I've seen that thing so high we couldn't get the bus across the bridge, and then I've seen it so low you couldn't wait to tow. That's how many times we've been there. But I've definitely been there swimming in the river, tubing in the river. It's kind of an old private house they put us in. Sometimes the real old Texas home that's right by the river, and we've been in that thing, and that's just a beautiful spot in this world. And I'm always amazed at the size of those old cypress trees there, how big they really are.
Yeah. Well, yeah, here in Uvalde County, our county seat, Uvalde, we call it Tree City, USA. We got them trees everywhere out in the country, but they're even in the middle of our streets, our paved roads, so we're real proud of our trees out here.
Oh, yeah.
Again, Mr. Howard Bellamy, we do appreciate you stopping by. I know that Candace and the family over there at House Pasture is going to take real good care of you guys when you arrive. And we're just so excited about the concert. For those who have not seen you guys live, what can we expect for the live experience as far as the band and the songs, the set list, and whatnot?
Well, you're going to hear a lot of Bellamy Brothers. Yeah, and we play many old hits as we can chalk in there. We do a couple of new hits from the new CD that's out. And it's still a pretty energetic show for a couple of old codgers that's been around for a while.
Well, we are so excited about the show. Again, it is tomorrow night, Concan, Texas, House Pasture. Mr. Bellamy, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. We do appreciate it, and we are so looking forward to the show. Thank you, sir, okay?
Thank you, Robert. Appreciate it.
God bless you, sir. And that'll wrap it up here on UvaldeRadio.net.